BeamNG is not what's on the screen right now. Automation. Let's make a muscle car. I don't have many of them. 1994, that's a terrible year. Let's roll it back to 1975. Gross. Back when everything had wood grain and a mustache. The Jericho. And the trim can be the bucket. No. Jericho. Puppeteer. There we go. Nice and biblical. Budget. No, 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 no. Because in my last video, I couldn't help but notice I don't really have a lot of muscle cars. It's a body I haven't already gotten sick of using. I mean, we're looking at 1966 vehicles in 1975. Well, I'm not selling it. This is just for export, so I don't have to worry about whether they like the body or not. Grab him. It's gotta be steel. Yeah, we'll put it on a ladder. Galvanized steel. We'll just put it on wishbones. Put it on wishbones. I don't want it to be a soft top. A 2-door or a 3-door coupe. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't see the third door. This is like a lift back, and this one isn't. Alright, so this one's a lift back. Well, then we're going with the lift back. Oh no, let's just mess with these a little bit and see what we find. Something like that. Dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, you know, it kind of looks like, boy, is it a Ford Fairlane? Cortina? I'm not sure. It looks like some crappy Ford. Oh, no, no, no. Square, please. Well, the whole point is that it's got a little goofy butt. And it's just like gonna make it come. Oh, that is disgusting. How far you have to pull the wheels out for fitment. Part of me wants to do it, but part of me is also very upset that I'm thinking about it. What's a good color? Something now, mind you, I am colorblind, but like a beige. Don't know what that is. It's like a mustard, like a, I don't know. It's ugly though. Let's get googly with it. Just wanted to come in and say a few things in post while watching this. First of all, it's not a time lapse. This is my actual build speed. I've actually slowed it down by about 300% for you guys. All right, let's get tail lights sorted out. Oh. Well, I should have updated sooner. Some of these are nice. No, but in all seriousness, I had to compress these time lapses by up to 600. One of them's compressed up to 800%. This was an hour of footage that I had to shrink down. Oh, that's dumb. That is dumb. Goofy. Boy, that's sticking out like a spear, though. Let's, Alright, now I'm going to take a moment to just do some fiddly accent stuff and see what I can come up with. Kind of a shame because objectively most cars from the 70s are ugly, but there's something about that horribly rectangular aesthetic I kind of like. I kind of find it comforting and I almost miss it. Wasn't all bad. We got some cool wedge designs, Lotus and Lancia and whatnot. Boy, it's always a struggle with some of these fiddly bits. Looking back on this now, I kind of like how this time lapse came out. I'm a little annoyed that it took 23 separate compressed segments to get the time lapses done, but I kind of like the end result, so I might end up doing more of these like this. Let me just
pull up a quick reference here. Okay, so the Fairlane was more of a sedan. This is more of a coupe.
Okay, what about a Ford Cortina? Yeah, okay, so I guess it's basically a Ford Cortina, but worse somehow. Now, in all fairness, I have seen some nice Cortinas, but this isn't one of them.
I'll also, I guess, throw an obligatory interior.
You know, a large part of me really wishes I had just forgotten about the interior and moved on with my life.
I mean, it's plain.
Quick story time. So the first car I ever actually purchased, I helped my older brother buy a Pontiac Bonneville. I think it was like a 1987 or 80. It was old. It was disgusting. It smelled terrible. And I got to drive it one time. That was the day we bought it. I got to drive it until the fuel filter crapped out and we had to take it and replace the fuel filter immediately. And within 2 months, my brother had somehow managed to spin out and drive it into a canal backwards. He was okay. He survived, thankfully. But the car was trashed, and I was always kind of bummed out that I never got to enjoy it a little bit more.
Boy, I tell you what, putting interiors together is maybe my least favorite thing, even though it's probably the most rewarding thing in the game. I don't have a lot of issues with this editor, but the few that I do have drive me up the wall. Like how this is always off screen. The gizmo is always off screen. At least in my case. Maybe it's my resolution, but that little fucker is just always just way off where I don't need it to be. There's a world where what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do works. I just don't think I live in it.
My first actual car was a 1995 Dodge Caravan, and not only did it have a bad water pump, it had a metal pipe that connected from the engine to the water pump, and that metal pipe had a pinhole in it. So anytime I started the car, it would just mist into the engine bay, and steam would always come up everywhere. It was something to see.
I guess I can just expand that all the way. Show me the... It's gotta have a bench seat. Because it's the 70s. Please show me the ball. Alright, let's make it leathery. Some mite leather. That's the grossest sounding thing I've ever heard. Leather with clay piping. No. We'll give it cloth piping and say it's suede. It's for my boy Ish down at West Coast Customs. Of course, it decided that it was going to fly all the way out here. Alright, well, that's something like an interior. I'm not going to fuss around with it too much longer than this. Okay, I'm going to fuss a little.
Here are some pictures of some lovely dinners I've made over the last couple of months.
And it don't got no steering bag. What is a steering bag? And it don't got no airbag in the steering wheel, so. That's it. I'm not touching it anymore. Oh, it's got no damn pedals. I need to do that too. Alright, I'm not done yet. Shit. I really hate that these pedals are separate. Here it is, the Jericho Trumpeter. It's a little plain, but I'm in a hurry. To get to this, oh boy. The 5-liter machine. Yeah, the 5-liter machine. Bottom end component failed due to excessive RPM. It's the crank. Valve float. Okay, I guess I did that. It's rattling itself to pieces. This is what it's doing. Ew, hyper-eutectic. Gross. Look, now I can push the RPMs more, and the crank is not getting any worse for wear, so that's good. That means we can. Boy, yeah, alright, well. It's a motor. Doesn't matter anyways, because it's gonna sit there and tell me about brake fade. Gas tubes. Oh! Okay, well, one thing at a time.
I hate to say it, I've owned a few cars over the years. I've lost all of them. Not been a particularly kind steward to my vehicles over, let's see, some of the cars I've owned at one point or another. 2004 Toyota Corolla S, like a 93 Geo Storm. And you know it's bad when you're driving a bootleg Ford Probe. Oh my god, I abused that car. I ended up bending a bunch of rods in the engine, bombing down the highway one day. Yeah. Owned a 2004 Honda Shadow for a while. That was a nice motorcycle. I really miss it.
See if we can bring up that. I mean, that's pretty good. For what it is, it ain't bad. Wow, that took an hour. Just slapping together that car took a whole hour. And it's not even that good.
Now we'll just have to take it to BeamNG. See how it goes. Okay, see how she drives. I don't have many predictions for this, but I suspect let's do the short race. Yeah, we'll keep the mustard color. All right, my predictions. This car is going to have way too much torque because I definitely over-torqued that engine. It's going to have real bad cornering. And I mean, I did build the transmission, so it's probably bad. Oh, oh, it's quiet. It's a quiet little booger. Oh, I saw that back jiggle. I saw that back jiggle. Yeah, it's got a lot of torque. Oh, it's quiet. Oh, and like it feels so over and underpowered simultaneously. And it drives real bad. It might be because of the torque. Okay. Crunches up real nice. I guess if I go back into automation, I'll put some more badging on it. It's a little sparse. Yeah, see, oh, I have to be so careful with the throttle. Full throttle is just too much wheel spin. Yeah, I have to be very delicate with it. No, 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 come on. Throttle control, throttle control. Don't. Oh, it sucks. That's the worst part. I get into third and I just feel like there's no power there. First and second feel like too much power, then I come into third and there's just nothing there. It's like a vacuum cleaner. That turn right there was the only time third felt like it had anything in a power band. Oh boy. This is bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty, like, for what it is. Yeah, see, as soon as I said something nice about you. Yeah, it's got a weird power band, I'll say that much. Third gear just feels like it's got nothing. You shift into third and it feels like the car turned off and is just coasting. Maybe it's a good thing we had an oil crisis so cars like these could die. Alright, well, this was an exploration of performance numbers from the 1970s oil crisis. This car is bad. I might try and fix it, but this is not great. I mean, it posted a decent time, but I did not have fun driving it. Or I guess, you know what? The fact that I didn't have fun driving it means that it's a perfect example of its niche. Anyways, that's it for the Trumpeteer. But yeah, that was the plan for today, so thanks for watching. Bye-bye.